I wanted to make a video that details some of the upgrades and changes I've made to my bike. Now, the pole machine is a great bike and probably didn't need any changes, but I'm the kind of person that likes change. It's new and exciting, different, and I enjoy that. So I upgrade different parts here and there. And I'd like to start with the new cassette that I just had put on. It is an E13. It's their newest cassette called the Helix. And one thing that's really cool about this, besides the color scheme, which I like, is it has a 556% range. Now the way they do that is the granny gear is a 50 tooth, just like the Eagle, but the smallest, instead of being a 10 tooth, is a 9 tooth. So it gives you a higher top speed. I want to tell you guys a quick story about the installation of this cassette. So prior to installing it, I was having some minor shifting issues. And after I installed it, I was having some major shifting issues. So I called the local bike shop and they told me they couldn't get an appointment for me until January 5th of 2021. And I called a different bike shop and they told me, yeah, you can bring it in, but it'll be at least 3 days before we can look at it and no telling how long it would take to actually repair. So I called around and I found Matt Marullo, who just started a company called Wrench and Roll. The unique concept with them is he will come to your house, pick up your bike, and after they're done repairing it, he'll bring it right back to you. So very convenient and low stress. I called him and he was at my house within 30 minutes of the call. He picked up my bike. He found that I had a bent derailleur hanger. He replaced that. He installed this E13 cassette, which can be very finicky. He did a great job. He actually serviced my fork while he had it at my request. And I can't say enough good things about Matt. He was very polite. He was very, very knowledgeable. And the prices were great. He charged me about what I would pay at a local bike shop, but with the convenience of not even having to leave my house. So you guys should check out Wrench and Roll and give them a call. They're based out of Murrieta. And so if you are within about a 30-mile radius of Murrieta, they will come to you, pick up your bike, and do the repairs. He had my bike 2 days, and that was actually after coming back to my house, and I talked to him a little bit about other things I might need in the future. And so he just took it right back, worked on it the next day, and I had it with all these repairs within 2 days. So I am very impressed, and you guys should check out Wrench and Roll. Give Matt a call if you have any bike repair needs, and he is definitely who I'm going to be using from now on. I added a SRAM XX1 chain in copper to match the E13 cassette. I also added some Deity, I believe it's aluminum, Presta valve stem caps to match. I really like that color scheme. My absolute black front chainring had worn out, so I actually had this 32 tooth round chainring that came with the bike originally installed, but I am going to upgrade to another oval chainring soon. The Spindex Spring that I installed, I did a video on that, has been working out very well. I enjoy it a lot. I've had no issues with that. One thing I've found though, I've set it in the 415 pound range and I haven't changed it. I haven't found a need to. So the adjustability of it is a cool feature, but if you find a spring rate that works for you, I don't really see the need to adjust it, at least in my situation. The Magpad pedals have been working out great. I love these. If I get enough pedal strikes and they end up breaking or cracking, I'm definitely going to replace them with a new set of Magpad. I am sold on these. They definitely live up to the promise. I love the kind of clipped in feeling, and I love the ability to be able to remove my foot quickly when I need to. I upgraded my saddle to an Ergon SM Enduro. I have gone through a lot of saddles, mostly WTB and Ergon, and this is by far my favorite. The Enduro is a little bit more narrow, but I've not found it to be any less comfortable. I can ride this thing all day and it doesn't really cause me any issues. And being more narrow really gets it out of the way when I need to come off the back of the bike and lean back for steeper downhill sections. It makes it a little bit easier to do that because it's a smaller seat. My Rev grips are great. These are my favorite grips. I have no plans on changing these out. I have no complaints about them. They are great grips. They're very comfortable. They're very tacky, sticky, easy to hold on to. They look good, and they are very comfortable. I upgraded my front tire from the Maxxis DHF to the Maxxis Assegai with the Max Terra rubber and the EXO Plus casing. This tire definitely lives up to the hype that's been around it. It is very sticky. I like it a lot. I have no complaints about this. It's a very good tire. I still have the DHR2 on the rear, but as soon as Maxxis comes out with the dissector with the Max Terra rubber and the EXO Plus casing, right now all they have is the EXO. Once they come out with that EXO Plus casing, I will be replacing this DHR2 with the dissector and trying that out. I upgraded my handlebars from Race Face to a Renthal fat bar. I like the color scheme on it. I also wanted a high-rise bar. The handlebars that came on this were 20 millimeter. This is a 40 millimeter rise, and I really like it. I like the position it puts me in on the downhills, and these are great handlebars. I really like these One-Up Components tools. They're very compact. They have a lot of useful features and useful storage. And I used to carry this on the frame of my bike in a pump, but I switched to CO2 cartridges and I didn't really need the pump, and I like the application that they came up with to store it in the steer tube for the fork. So I purchased this One-Up stem. You don't have to grind threads into your fork with this stem. You can just slide it down in there. They provided this gold that matched my Renthal bar, which I like that. And you can just store the tools right in here. It slides in, clicks in. I've never had any issues with it coming loose, and they're always there ready for me when I need them.